Pretending you're even having fun, you're just standing looking dumb and bored with your thumb in your eye.
Hello YouTubers, it is Wasp Spray back again. Today I'm doing an Angry Game tag. I was tagged by, I believe it's the Older School Gamer. I'll put the link in the side. But here we go. So, question number 1 is, how many controllers have you broken in anger? I don't know if you guys can hear the banging in the background. That's my cat trying to bust in here. He's upset with me. But anyways, how many controllers have I broken in anger? Not that many. Not that many. I think an Xbox controller, one Xbox controller. And I've broken a lot of GameCube controllers, not in anger, more in excitement, not in throwing, of pushing a button. It was NHL Hits. I don't remember which year, but it came out on GameCube, and the red button, I think, is the B button on there, and that's either shoot or pass, but in the heat of the moment I get really excited, and I must push it too hard, I don't know, but I went through, I think, 5 of those. They were the Pelican brand, so I'm sure that had something to do with it too. So it was an off-brand controller, but I broke a whole bunch of them, and I broke them all within the allotted amount of time that I could break them, and I mailed them in, and they mailed me back free ones every single time. So that's not too bad of a deal. Top 5 games that upset me. I don't know. I haven't gotten really that upset by games recently. So I asked a couple people what games make me mad. One of them, this is kind of a different reason to get mad, for the NES Karate Champ. When I was younger, I got that. When I was really young, actually. And I told my parents I wanted Kung Fu. And Kung Fu is an awesome game. I still like Kung Fu, but my folks went to the game store. I don't know how old I was at this time. I was real young. And the guy there told them that this Karate Champ was way better than Kung Fu, which I think in the arcade Karate Champ was actually a cool game, but I've never played the arcade Karate Champ. Maybe that has something to do with me having the NES one. So, but Karate Champ for the NES sucks. It's horrible. It's absolutely no good. It was one of those games that I tried to play recently because I thought that I was just a little kid and I wasn't good at it because I was little. No, it sucks. I'm trying to think of what else. Serious Sam. I think it was the GameCube one. There was a GameCube one and a PS2 one, but a few things that will make you mad in that game. Load time is forever. The game concept is actually cool, and that's why I still kind of like the games, but the other 2 problems with it, this is one kind of odd problem. If you play the game for like more than an hour, your eyes will hurt so bad because there's so many guys on the screen. It's like they never blink. They just stay open the whole time. So that was one problem, and then one of them has a lava level, and like I said, the game is kind of known for bombarding you with just tons of enemies, and so that requires you to run backwards and shoot. And when there's lava all around you and windy paths, it's about impossible to run backwards and shoot in front of you and not fall in the lava. So that one, I think, got a few swears, and I don't know if I threw the controller on that one. It takes a lot for me to throw a controller, but I'm trying to think of what else. I know of one in particular, but this might be the number 1. Soul Calibur 2 for the Xbox. And that game is great. It's a really, really good game. I love it, but at times you will get the enemy down to just a sliver of energy, or just, definitely one hit's going to kill them, and then they just make this nasty comeback and kill you, and that's really frustrating. Funny story actually is, me and one of my good friends used to play that when I was in college, and we were playing it, and one day he kind of got screwed in a situation like that, and he went to throw that controller, because the controller definitely deserved to throw, and my foot was in the way, and I was positive I broke my foot. I thought it was broken, and it ended up not being broken, but it did. My whole foot swelled up, and it was nasty, not fun. But out of games that make me mad, that's probably the only ones that I can really think of. You know, sometimes the Norath games can make me mad. Some of the bosses on there, when you go through maybe the second time on a harder level, they have times where they can hit you and stun you, and if they hit you once and stun you, they're going to hit you again and kill you. So, you know, it's basically, if you get hit once, that's the end of it on certain bosses. But that doesn't really make me mad. I really like that game. So, and the last thing is what makes me mad about video games in general. Fighting games that I've had happen a lot of times, that you get them down to that last frickin' hit and they make a nasty comeback. I don't know if that's a mental, it could be just totally me, like a mental block once I get them that low, or I don't know if that's programmed into some of the games or a combination of the two. But that makes me mad. That'll always make me mad if I get somebody way down low and they come back to beat me. Other things that make me mad, not a lot, unless the game just all out sucks, you know. Occasionally you'll run into a Sega game or a regular NES game that is just unplayable, basically. I mean, I don't know how you could even make this game. This game isn't even a game that anybody would want to play. That's how I feel about Fester's Quest, pretty much. Sorry, I know a lot of people like that game, but there's so many situations in there where you can't even shoot. Your gun won't even shoot. It shoots like a foot and then it hits a wall, or stupid frogs take like 30 hits. And then you have 2 hits of life, and when you die, you start from the frickin' beginning. Oh, Fester's Quest, there. That makes me mad. I tried it again because I thought I'd like it, but I still don't like it. I don't think I ever will either. But that's it for my Angry Game Tag. I'm going to tag just one person here. If anybody else wants to do this, go ahead. The people I usually tag have already been tagged. Actually, I'm going to tag 2 people. First one is, I'm sorry, I might be mispronouncing your name. I will put the link in the sidebar. Mr. BGCA95. Another YouTuber into retro gaming from Minnesota here. So the only other one I know that's from Minnesota. Cool channel. He just got an updated gaming room. He's got a new area for all his stuff and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to that. His videos are really good. So yeah, let's get him up in subs. Check him out. The other person is somebody you probably already all know. If you already don't know Mr. BGCA95, you probably know this guy for sure. SNEStastic. I know you like doing the tags. You seem like a calm, cool individual. I don't see you getting too upset at video games, but maybe we'll find something out, man. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys all soon. All right, bye.